Before we start our video, make sure you subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon for more updates. Hello friends, this is Devi Sharma and you're watching Dave's Logic. In today's video, I'm going to talk about one of the most paradoxical and mysterious topic, that is time travel. In some period of time, you must have thought of going back in time and clearing all of your mistakes and have a new way of life, like this.
तुम्हारा क्या छोड़ो को जरूरी नहीं है।
Well, that's everybody's dream, but from where this concept arose from? The time travel is a widely recognized concept in philosophy and science fiction. The word time travel was first used by the H.G. Wells in 1895 in his famous novel The Time Machine. It moved that concept of the time travel in the public imagination. Before we talk about the time travel, first we have to understand what the time really is. While most people think of a time as a constant, physicist Albert Einstein showed that the time is an illusion. It is relative, it can vary from different observers depending on your speed through space. To Einstein, time is the fourth dimension. Space is described as a third-dimensional arena which provides the traveler with three coordinates, such as length, width, and height, which show your location in the space. Time provides another coordinate to the space, although conventionally, but it moves only forward. Now, what is time travel? Basically, the time travel is a concept of movement between certain points in time, analogous to the movement between different points in space by an object or a person. Time travel can be done by a time machine or a time portal, for example, black hole or a wormhole. So let's see different ways of the time travel. First is wormhole. Wormholes are the hypothetical wrapped space-time which are also permitted by the Einstein field equation of general relativity. The method is to take one entrance of a wormhole and move it to within the gravitational field of an object that has the higher gravity than the other entrance, and then return it to a position near the other entrance. The number 2 is infinite cylinder. Astronomer Frank Tipler proposed a mechanism, sometimes known as Tipler cylinder, where one would take a matter that is 10 times the sun's mass and then roll it into a very long but a dense cylinder. After spinning this up a few billion revolutions per minute, a spaceship nearby, following a very precise spiral around the cylinder, could get itself on a closed time-like curve. And in this way we can go into future very easily. Now comes the black holes. Another possibility would be to move a ship rapidly around a black hole. Around and around they go, experiencing just half time of the average one for far away from the black hole. The ship and its crew would be traveling through time. Imagine they circle the black hole for 5 of their years. 10 years would pass elsewhere. When they go home, everyone on Earth would have aged 5 years more than they had. The theory of traveling in time with the help of black hole was given by the famous physicist known as Stephen Hawking. Theory of relativity. Theory of relativity was one of the most famous discoveries of the Albert Einstein. He formed an equation E is equal to mc squared. Einstein explained it like, if an object travels at the speed of light for 5 years, there will be 65 years passed on the Earth. In this way we can travel in future. And at last, the time machine. It is generally understood that traveling forward or back in the time would require a device, which would be often called a time machine, to take you there. Time machine research often involves the bending of space-time so far that the timelines turn back on themselves to form a loop, technically known as the closed time-like curve. To accomplish this, the time machine often are thought to need an exotic form of matter with so-called negative energy density. Such exotic matter has bizarre properties, including moving in the opposite direction of the normal matter when pushed. Such matter could theoretically exist, but if it did, it might be present only in a quantities too small for the construction of a time machine. So friends, this was all about the time travel, but another argument is left about this topic, that is time travel really possible? I will cover this topic in next video. If you like this video, then hit the like button, but if you don't or you have any other suggestions, then please comment it down. And Happy New Year to all.
Yeah.